So, having been summoned by your new benefactor, Gundren Rockseeker, your newly formed party was tasked with taking a cart of supplies to the distant mining town of Phandeliver. Gundren and his aide, Slider, went ahead of you to attend to business. As you neared your destination, you came across a disturbing scene. 2 horses pelted with goblin arrows and a jeweled map case belonging to your benefactor were all that seemed to remain for the party that went before you. Drag marks went off into the woods to the north, and as you realized this, you also realized that you had found your way into a goblin ambush. Narrowly escaping with your lives, you were able to work together to fell 3 of the ambushers and take 1 captive. The morally weak Smeagol has told you that King Groll told Clarg that he needed the dwarf for the Black Spider. The Black Spider paid the goblins to watch the dwarf, capture him, and send him along to King Groll. So Clarg, or King Clarg as he likes to call himself, laid an ambush. They took him and all of his stuff, including a map. The dwarf and the map went to King Groll in Cragmaw Castle, some 20 miles to the northeast. Meanwhile, his human friend, Slider, has been removed to the Eating Cave, a hideout nearby, where about 20 goblins are watching him with King Clarg. Clarg is a right big bastard of a bugbear. He is in charge of the goblins here, but reports to King Groll. After some debate, your party settled on going after Slider in an attempt to save him from a masticated demise. Using the bound Smeagol as your guide, he led you to the mouth of a cave. As the sun is beginning to set, you have taken a short rest. You are 35 to 40 feet to the southwest of the cave entrance. All players are at full health. All spells are restored to full count. You hear the dull clamoring of those inside, masked by the echoing babble of the stream that runs out of the mouth of the cave, due south to your east. The same dense underbrush that has been surrounding you on your trek north is now predominantly on the east side of the stream. From your vantage point, you can but barely see into the mouth of the cave, which seems to hungrily grimace at your party in the brilliant dusk.
Wow.
Hold on, Jason's bringing up the map.
I'm going to say we just run.
Did you send it to me?
No,
I guess
we just bring it
we'll
up.
just
run
try
it.
to kill everything.
I'm not worried about it. I'll bring it up.
You got it here?
Mm-hmm.
All
I
right.
got it.
How far are we from the cave entrance?
30 feet.
30.
feet.
25 to 30 feet.
I have 35 to
Are we
40.
I
hidden?
didn't send it to my inbox.
You just read 35 to 40.
35 to 40 feet.
Yep.
That's the only thing you wrote down for all that?
King Clarg.
No, I mean, I
said
added
bugbear.
stuff up
I
here.
saw a bugbear. Heard bugbear.
All right, so in
Big
lieu
part.
of an actual map, for the new players, just pretend that you don't see more than what you should see. Because I'm not going to attempt to do all sorts of crazy hiding stuff like I would do if I had an actual map. But where you guys are at this very point,
I've already seen too much.
you guys are down here near the very bottom.
Okay.
This is the entrance of the cave. That's the stream. This is really dense underbrush and briars. Keep that in mind. You can only see a couple feet into the cave, so about 1 square from what you see on the map.
Is it like super dark?
It's a
Just
cave.
because of angles.
No, I know, but I mean, like, don't you guys
What's
have dark
dusk?
vision or something that you
It
can
is.
see?
It
Yes.
is. It is.
I don't
fairly
think I
dark.
do.
It is.
Yeah,
fairly
I
dark.
think you do.
Up to 60 feet.
Yeah.
Just everything looks dim. You can't discern color.
Okay.
So we
All right.
potentially could see up to 20 feet.
So, okay. So should we ask the goblin dude what he can tell us about sentries and guards and all that crazy stuff? What to look out for?
Sure.
You're the goblin talker.
I can talk goblin. Hey, Schmiegel.
So,
What can you tell us about how the layout of the cave inside? Where would they be keeping
Slidar?
Slidar.
Slidar? And what's the kind of how many people would be keeping them?
well, there's always at least 20 of us here.
Okay.
And I've been out on that ambush site for a couple of days, so I don't know exactly where he'd be kept, but I know he's in a cave somewhere. We
You don't
usually
keep prisoners in a normal spot.
Nah, because they're not going to get away.
Okay.
And if they get away, we'll just kill them and eat them anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, guards. Like on the cave entrance? Like, we're gonna trigger some kind of explosion of goblins.
Yeah, traps
Ask
situations.
that. We ask that.
You guys have already cleared all the traps, so you're just.
I mean, from this point into the cave, there are no traps.
Not that he knows of.
Can we ask him if there are traps?
No.
Why not?
Nope.
We can't ask him if there are
You
traps.
can. You can.
Yeah. Can I ask you if there are traps before we get into the cave?
I mean, it's a standard cave. Who knows what a trap is? I'm stupid. I just want to drink and eat people.
So if the
Sounds
goblins
like
running
a
the cave,
trap.
they wouldn't understand traps. But they already said traps before, so I'm kind of confused by this.
I mean, we should be very careful going in. So what?
Say we move up to the entrance of the cave.
Like around
Well,
the
why don't
sides?
we cautiously move to the towards the entrance,
Right.
and see if anybody with dark vision can kind of see something. What's our what do we use to detect traps? We don't have a thief or rogue or whatever.
I've
Sucks.
got stuff.
Perception is typically
Yes,
to find your
perception.
surroundings.
Passive wisdom.
Yeah, not too strong for me.
Passive wisdom. You're 13. 12. What everybody else?
13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we roll for a pass? So
Well, whoever's in front. Let's just because the marching order was.
yeah.
I'm
But
behind
are we
you.
still in marching order though?
Yeah, you're still in marching order at this point, unless you guys have decided to do something else.
We probably shouldn't bring the goblin into the cave once he's with his buddies. I imagine he would turn on
Or you
us.
could like shriek.
We
Sure,
could.
sure.
We could.
Well,
We
could
have
bag
him
him.
on that. We have him on our payroll.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's true.
the
but
fact that out of earshot of the goblin, the fact that we were willing to pay him a gold to keep him quiet, he's got to know that we've got a lot of money.
Okay.
And if he knows that we have a lot of money,
But he's an idiot.
doesn't matter.
I think.
What's
I'm,
everybody's active perception?
I'm
12,
Wait, what'd you say?
Oh, so everybody's
Passive
12 or
wisdom.
13 or less, right?
13 or 12.
13.
All right. So, like I mentioned before, things are going to get a lot more interesting, a lot faster for everybody. Who's in front? You got the Schmiegel, then you, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. What's your AC?
16.
And your active perception's 12?
Uh-huh.
All right. At this point, two arrows come flying from across the stream. One striking Schmiegel right in the neck, the other one missing you by inches.
Holy
So
cow!
run into
I was
the
gonna
cave.
want to kill him anyways.
I wanted to kill him the entire
Is he,
time.
is he
I'm
dead?
You did want to kill him.
Run
didn't
into
you?
Schmiegel is dead.
Yeah.
Smeagol's dead. Okay, so we've lost
See,
that.
I'm gonna as we
Well,
Eventually, I'll get that coin back.
yes.
That we
Go
got.
ahead.
grab that coin.
So
Eventually, I mean, we can get on the way out. I don't need it now.
you knew where I was going.
Yeah.
Why don't we run into the cave?
I think we should dive out. So
Where? Oh,
I want to
dive into the
Can I
bushes.
perceive where
We
they
go to
where
the
the arrows
bushes.
came from? You said from the.
From across.
Which way?
Can I roll for?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Okay, perception check. Rolling a d20.
From
Okay, so you guys are down here, right? The arrows came from this direction, from across the
Thicket.
stream. A 5?
What is that?
You know that it came from, like, closer towards the cave mouth, but still from within that thicket. You
why
can't
don't we
see
run to
anything.
this thicket?
You can't see anything.
Is that thicket thick enough to cover us?
It's also thick enough to impede your movement by half.
Why don't we swim in the water to the cave?
The
We're
water
a
is
little
only
closer
a few
than
inches
that.
deep.
Okay.
if we were
So you-
35 to 40,
You can cross with no impediment to
Why don't we go
cross
into the
water.
woods?
Why don't I shoot some fireballs into the woods?
Oh, in that case, also everybody roll initiative.
Wait.
Because you-
Why don't we?
No, but you have to roll initiative because the
we've
goblins-
already been attacked.
the
What's
surprise
the-
attack has happened.
What's the what?
I think
So what do we
surprise
roll
roll?
a
is-
d20 and then you add your modifiers.
I have 20.
All right.
What modifier?
Dexterity is for
Well, your initiative modifier, right?
Jeez.
Dexterity is initiative modifier.
No, but I have a +4 initiative.
I have
There's
a
an
+3
initiative
initiative.
at the top, right?
Right, which is based on your
What am I doing?
dexterity.
Yeah,
You're
but
taking
also
that number,
character.
adding your initiative.
character
What'd you
class.
get?
You're adding
One.
your dexterity.
All right.
You rolled
so
a
you're
1?
Probably going
Yeah.
last.
I'm adding.
I rolled a 5. I'm right in front of you.
17.
It's kind of nice that the healer goes last, though.
I got 21.
Yes, not the fighter.
No, that's bad. That's bad.
Well, hold on. So I
It's
have,
like we're
I have a
blasted.
+4 initiative. I think I get a +1 initiative because of my character class, right?
No,
Yeah.
no.
I
Initiative
got my
is
initiative
solely
from there.
based on your dexterity bonus.
Oh, that makes sense.
I had a dexterity bonus of +3, but I wrote +4.
Well, I
I'm
don't know why
pretty
you did
sure there's a character
that. Oh, maybe for ranger. I
class
don't know.
initiative.
Yeah, come on. He wrote it for a reason.
Yeah, I wouldn't be just.
So in that case, it's just our roll plus
Effing around.
Our roll plus our initiative.
8s all around.
All right, so Jason had a 20. What's your sheet? You had 20.
20.
Plus your bonus.
No, I rolled 16
Oh, gotcha,
plus 4
gotcha.
is 20.
20. Okay, yeah. What did you get?
I rolled a 5 plus 3 is 8.
21.
Whoa!
Oh,
Wait,
look at that.
You have a 3 bonus to
I
your
got high
dexterity?
dex, yo.
Yeah, me too.
I have a flat 1.
You don't get any bonus on it?
No, I have poop dexterity.
What are you doing over there?
0?
Yeah.
You got no
Wow.
initiative. What are you doing? You're a burden on the.
Good
You're a
thing it
burden on
wasn't
the
like an
state.
attack. You would have
How?
Get a
blown you
job.
up.
I need to see what
Grow some-
happens to you guys so that I can then heal you. Having a low initiative is not
just
a bad
as a
thing.
reminder,
No
it was
goals.
two arrows from the thicket.
Well,
So we
Get
know
initiative.
can't.
we can assume that there are 2 creatures in the thicket.
Or
Or they flung
dual
2
wielding
arrows.
crossbows.
No.
You
the
didn't say they were
crossbow
bolts. You said
Crossbow.
they were bolts?
Mm-hmm.
There is no such thing as a crossbow arrow.
Whatever it is.
Just saying.
Oh, come on. Dwarf.
Tomato.
So am I going first? Is this me?
No,
Oh,
Jason's
we're about to
definitely
find out.
going first. He's got the initiative.
No, he is.
Oh wow!
He is
Okay.
21.
Oh,
Is this
yeah?
me?
You have 3 people going
I like
before
this.
the
No, you're here. You're the little wizard guy.
He's almost as cool.
Is that my guy?
No,
Yeah,
this
that's
is
your
you.
guy. Yeah.
He's
All right,
pretty funny.
So,
looking.
Sam, what do you do?
All right. Should I move?
So if we were 35 to 40, here's the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
What's your
7. Yeah,
movement?
I mean we're all the way down here.
You wanna cast fire into that thicket?
I definitely am gonna do that. So I'm gonna.
What's your blast radius?
My firebolt. I need this card thing.
You don't have the app?
That's not for iOS.
Aim.
All right.
Wow. It just got real.
It did.
I mean, it's 120 feet, so I could be anywhere.
That's your
around
range. I said, what's your blast radius?
No.
Do you have
It's
blast
not like
on this?
that. It's anything
like
it
when
hits
it hits?
ignites.
But it's do you like the thicket then? Just aim for thicket.
So am I able to perceive
You'd
where
have to roll,
where the arrow kind of came
I
from?
would think.
Can I just holler out after?
You
Arrows
know
came
it's
by?
about the same area.
Okay, so I'm shooting towards where I believe the bolt came from.
Okay.
So you hurl a mote of fire. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. Okay.
You don't need what do you have? Somatic and
It's verbal and
verbal and somatic.
yeah. So
Yeah.
how do I do a ranged spell attack again?
Use a spell slot unless it's a cantrip.
That's a cantrip.
Sweet.
Just do it.
Even better.
Yeah, but how do I see if it hits? I mean,
Well, so you catch fire.
I guess
I
you'll
tell you tell me
roll-
what you roll, and I tell you what
Okay.
it is versus HP.
Yes. Good roll.
what modifier do I add? Intelligence.
For
No, that's for the
Or
damage.
cantrip.
Yeah, it depends on the candidate. So I think for yours they are wisdom, or maybe your intelligence.
He's intelligence.
I think that-
so
I
it's
think-
intelligence.
Okay. So that'd be 18 total.
18 is a hit.
Cool. So let's see how
You
much.
hit one of them.
I need a D10.
Nicholas, heads or tails?
Head.
Is this a D10?
Yeah,
Alright,
it should
so
have a
those are
0
wrong.
on it.
It was heads.
Oh, awesome.
No, not really.
That's a 5.
Oh, unfortunate.
All right.
Do I add my intelligence for the damage as well?
As Sam is
think so.
casting this, I'm just waiting for the damage from you. As Sam is casting this, in a final death thrall, Schmiegel just cries out, "Ah!" The
Yeah,
bugs
okay,
were
spell
everywhere,
attack modifier.
and you hear very
Bonus plus
intense
intelligence
growling
modifier.
coming from inside the cave.
That's
Sounds
what that
like
means,
a couple
right?
of animals. You can hear chains rattling and being strained.
Intelligence
Yeah.
or a spell refresh.
So proficiency bonus is 2
No.
plus your intelligence modifier.
Just 4.
Can we discern what
Plus-
animals they are?
The roll.
Hey, who's got
So
animals?
Somebody can when it gets to his turn.
Oh, we gotta
But
wait for
the
that's
turn.
going to happen before.
That would
it
be
gets to his
11.
Oh, you're next. You're
turn.
next.
Or you can just give me a quick.
Oh, I don't know what your
was it?
stat
He's got animal handling.
Animal handling. Yeah.
Sam and
Give me-
Nature, perception,
Sorry.
survival. I mean, all of them. Tell me which one.
Jaren and
Everyone's
Ayla
back.
have
So, did we hear
For
some
modifier.
animals from the cave?
They're all
And
three.
Alar's going to
All
roll
right,
the
just give me
fire
a
if he knows.
D20 plus
Okay.
3. D20
Okay.
plus 3.
10 plus 13.
You can tell that there are 2 very hungry wolves.
Wolves, yeah.
Oh, mercy.
Alright, so my damage is 11.
Dance with wolves.
No.
All right, so through the thicket, you guys hear another horrible scream, muffled out by the flames, and a goblin comes running out and falls face down into the stream, totally incapacitated and dead and sizzling.
Hopefully drowning.
Hell
How much
yeah.
damage did you do?
11.
Also, the trees are now on fire.
Great.
Sweet. The thicket's on.
Sorry.
The thicket's on
Somebody's
fire. It's a
on
slow
That's
burn.
actually that's kind of good. If
It's
we
a
think
slow
there's another
burn.
goblin over there.
It doesn't look like it's going to spread too much, but it is
I might take the other
definitely
one out.
impacting visibility as smoke is beginning to fill the air.
Bonus.
Oh,
And-
visibility. There you go. By the way, so no shooting arrows now.
Yes, that's intelligence.
All right,
Okay,
so Sam has
yeah.
gone.
Do we know the other?
Wait, I
That
can.
was his action. He can move now.
You can move.
I don't want to go
Move to
toward
the
those
thicket?
damn wolves.
Don't worry about the wolves.
Why don't you move to the thicket and get covered?
The across thicket.
Yeah, because we're getting shot from that thicket. I would go to northwest.
Okay, I'm.
Covered.
Do we have the? Do you have the range to get there in one movement turn? Though?
Yeah, my
You are
25,
far enough,
so
you are far enough away that I don't think anybody besides Jason could reach that thicket from where you were standing.
my speed's 25.
Go ahead.
it's 5. He could make it to the
Oh,
the
okay.
edge. Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna make it to the edge.
So I dive into the edge of the thicket.
All right, give me.
I mean,
a
he's full in.
acrobatics
Yeah, he's
check.
full in.
I'm gonna try to
Dex
give you.
check.
I'm gonna try to give you a good grade. So give me a dex.
Ooh.
5.
All right. So what you see is. So let me break this down for you. Sam just
By
launched.
the way, it's a gnome.
A
Right.
forest gnome.
Sam just launched this awesome firebolt into the trees, lighting them on fire, and this goblin came running out on fire and fell dead into the,
Which is
into
pretty
the
cool.
stream between
Pretty
you
awesome.
guys. The trees themselves caught on fire, and then you hear him yell, "Tally ho!" and he goes running towards the bushes and trips on a snail.
Oh.
And he is now about 5 feet from
Kind
the
of big
bushes,
for a gnome.
Face down.
face down.
Oh. He didn't knock himself out, did he?
But you're not knocked out. You're fine. You're just face down.
In the mud or something. Or in
Yeah.
the,
But no damage was done to you this time.
All
This
right.
is one of your first ones. I like critical misses, so thank you. I appreciate the critical miss.
I like the tally ho, by the way.
Yeah.
Well done.
I don't know if I would have said that, but I guess I did.
Well,
The
you-
gnomish equivalent.
You rolled a 1. You said tally ho. All right,
It was
Jason.
a 5,
you're up.
technically.
I
with
gotta
my
figure out what
modifier.
animal handling allows me
Yeah,
to
but
do.
when you roll a 1, it's like
All I know is I'm going to get to him
It's
to,
bad.
to shield.
Plus four.
down
But I
the-
just heard them in the cave, right?
You just heard them in the cave. You could tell they're on
You have a high
chains, and
dexterity.
chains are being strained.
I know.
I got none.
Sorry.
You
You got
cannot
armor,
see them
though.
at this point.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't even have any of the. I don't have any like fringe. I don't have any enchantments yet.
Do we have any food? Food stores? Like,
I mean,
is there
I
something
can-
we could toss in.
There's a couple of dead goblins around you.
Hey, awesome! We can grab a dead
There's
goblin body.
one.
Yeah.
2.
Oh,
Schmiegel's
there's-
dead.
Smeagol's
and
dead, and the
River Boy's gone.
River Boy.
Well, I can pick the guy up, right? I just wanted to see what animal handling does really quick. That's just the horses.
My
right?
my smoldering didn't. Nothing happened. Well, I guess we had to wait till the
You
goblins
busted our
turn.
visibility. That's what you did.
Right. So now there's a big smoke screen right here across the river.
I guess
Well, it's
we'll,
starting to get smoked.
we'll
Well,
see.
right.
We'll
We're
see
only
what
about
this.
4 seconds
We'll
into
see what the
combat.
second goblin does because I guess he doesn't go till last.
So, yeah. So okay. So
We don't know which
depends on
goblin
what
you
you
hit.
hit.
Yeah, we don't know which goblin you hit. So
Can
it's
I run
possible
in
that.
front of? Can I run? Pick up Schmiegel as I'm running, and
Yes.
kind of run into the cave, and then throw Schmiegel into the cave.
So the
Can you
wolves
get
will
to-
eat Smeagol.
Can you get to the cave entrance?
Well, hold on. So you want to pick up Schmiegel,
Run.
run. How far into the cave do you want to go?
I mean, just to the. So I don't know.
That all sounds. I mean, so thinking about it, right? You've got an interaction, a movement,
I got
and
a
an
dex
action.
check.
And an action, right? Your interaction would be picking him up, but you
Yeah.
might have to roll a check for that. The
Oh.
action would then be throwing the guy.
that would
I
be-
just want to see. I want to see how far into the cave you want to go, and then I want to tell you what kind of roll you need. I'm okay with this. I
But
just
there's a
want
door here, and this is another entry. Oh, I don't even.
We don't know. All we know is the mouth of the cave, and it's dark.
You don't need to get farther than the mouth.
Yeah, I think if you throw the goblin body in
Yeah,
there,
Why
like
don't I
if
throw
you're just
it
wanting
in
to
the
kind of
water?
go into
Why
the,
not?
like you want to, if you want to go like right to the mouth of the cave.
So you
that's
got to
what I
think
was
too.
You
You
know the
got
wolves
to
are hungry.
ford that stream,
Why
He
not?
said-
But,
he said they're hungry.
But again, the
It's
X,
only an inches deep.
there's only one
Okay.
X filled.
so there's no fording.
A point of the cave, right? So I want to
that,
get to.
that we know of.
So I'll throw the body in front of the cave. Wolves will get to that, hopefully, and then I could be on the side. Then maybe try to coerce the wolves. I'm thinking because
Oh, you want to put
Ranger-
yourself there? So not get it to them, but like have it at the
have it
entrance?
there and watch and see what happens.
He's trying to bait him.
bait them to come out,
But
distract them from
they're-
their masters
they're
because they're on. No. But there's a goblin or there's something holding the chains.
I was
It's
thinking they
probably
were
not
chained to the
goblin.
wall. That's what I was thinking.
I don't know.
We don't know.
All right, we don't. We
Give
don't.
me a. Okay, I need a.
But I like what you're saying.
Strength.
I say go for that.
It's a
Strength test for to pick
We're
up.
not
To pick up.
Yeah, but okay.
I hope you don't drop them.
4 plus 2, 6.
He's a goblin. You're fine.
Yeah. Okay, and then so I'm gonna pick him up.
I need a dex check for the run.
7 plus 3 plus.
Plus, don't forget that you should be adding your proficiency bonus to everything.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
To everything?
Not every.
Just the things that you're proficient in.
Just the things you're proficient in.
Like anything that you have check marked on,
Strength and dexterity.
that's what you have the bonus
Right.
to.
So yeah.
For saving throws. Hold on.
Right.
Wait.
Sorry, thanks.
So which ones? So strength and dexterity, I should be adding 2.
Should be adding 3.
Why?
There are other things too, like spell attacks. you
So
add a
proficiency bonus is 2. I have strength and dexterity check for saving throws. I don't know what it'd be. You know what I mean?
So it would be down in here. Are you proficient in strength and dexterity down in here?
No, it's
No,
up
no.
here. You'd be
That's a
adding
saving
4
throw.
to this one. You'd be adding 5 to this one.
Oh,
Proficiency
really?
bonus. Yeah. So you're fine.
So that's 7 plus 5 is 12.
Right. All right. And now I need a strength check for the throw, and this will determine distance.
I'm not throwing him
You're
in.
gonna place.
No, I'm gonna.
Just inside.
No, just on outside because I can see what the hell happens.
Okay.
Plus the initiative.
All right.
I just want to see what the hell happens. I want to see if they come out and start eating the thing, and if they do, like maybe I can coerce them or something later.
All right. Then give me one more dex throw, just for good measure. This is pretty awesome.
16
That's
plus
awesome.
5 is.
Okay.
A lot.
So what you guys see is Alar runs up. He picks up Schmiegel, right? Just drags him by an arm. He drops him down in front of the cave. He's standing there facing the cave. I need everybody to give me a perception check.
Well, I wanted to give
Except for
you.
you, you're fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not a lot.
You find the roll an 18, right?
yeah.
3 plus, what's your modifier?
Jeez.
I get worse
Perception?
rolls tonight.
What's perception?
Perception is your passive wisdom.
Why would he roll for that then? I'm
No.
not adding 12 to 18. What am I adding to it?
What?
No, you're adding 18 to your. Let me see.
Hold on. No.
There's
You
a
add it to
passive wisdom
perception.
Where's the perception?
Passive wisdom is just like everything that's happening. You know,
so I don't
you
have
basically
it.
know
He
that there's
doesn't
like,
have
I don't have
Right.
you basically
So
know
I
that
just-
there's like a
I'm a
tree
flat
to your
18,
right.
yeah, flat 18.
You don't add it to that. You,
What's your
you have
perception?
perception.
You're 3.
Plus.
No, I'm just 3.
Okay.
All right, so I've got 10 total. I'm proficient in it, so I would add 3 plus 2 plus 5 is 10.
All of you can hear the sound of shattering chains.
Oh, mercy.
And the heavy padded feet
Oh, actually, I'm a
running through some water. And as we get to whose turn is it next?
Mine.
Grimmon's turn. You
Grimace.
see 2 very large wolves attack Schmiegel and start tearing him to shreds.
Oh, gosh.
Okay,
Good.
you're up.
I don't like
Okay, so I'm
Hold on, but where's their? Are they? Okay, that's their turn though. Okay, cool.
I'm torn here.
Is that their
Hey.
turn?
I don't know. Where's the? Let me see.
So they? I rolled an 18 on this perception. Can I tell if they're like if they all notice that Alar's standing there? Because if they all notice that Alar's standing there, then he's in almost immediate danger.
But not so much because I'm a fucking ranger and I know how to fucking handle animals, right? That has
Fair
to be
enough.
taken into account.
Listen, I understand. What I'm saying is I'm torn between either jumping over to Jaren.
Probably
He's
protect
face
me,
down,
I guess. Is the
Yeah,
main
that's
thing.
what I'm thinking. I
You
think that's what
also
I'm gonna
you
do.
you can't make it to him.
No.
No, probably not. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run to Jaren.
Can we put? Can we
and
put each other?
see if I can get him up on his feet?
Can we lay this down and put people on the map?
Can't really see it.
It's too
laying
big.
down.
Like they're too big. I know where things are.
Yeah,
you're like right here.
It's theater of the mind, man.
He's right. Sam's right. Or Jaren's right here. Nick and I are
Okay.
still right here.
Yeah. So is it possible for me to run to Jaren, try to get him to stand up, and then try to work him towards the thicket? I don't know if I can get him to the thicket, but at least get him up on his feet and be there with a shield to protect both of us from any arrow firing. That's what I want to do. That's my intent.
So I would recommend
Yes.
maybe like pull your shield out,
Uh-huh.
run over to him, and kind of defensive stance. I don't know that you could do
Pick
all
him
that and picking. I mean,
But,
pick him up isn't Like, what are you
Getting
what are
the
you-
shield ready.
What are you going to
Just
do with
shield
them?
ready behind
Right.
and just place it in
Yeah,
front of you and
perfect.
him and do a
That's what
defensive
I'll do.
stance and fortify.
I'm going to run to him, grabbing my shield.
You could also
and
then
flanking.
take the action of, I believe there is
Fortify.
a defense or there is something like that. So we need to look that up.
Yeah. Okay. That's my intent. What do I need to check for that, DM?
I'm sorry.
So I'm going to grab my shield off my back and hightail it to Jaren, who's face down in the mud, in order to defensive stance around him to protect us both with the shield from goblin, wolf, anything that's coming out.
Facing the way that you saw
Facing
the
away
arrows
from the arrow.
come
Yeah.
from. Yeah.
Just dex.
19.
Slowly.
All right. So
Almost an epic success.
at this point, we have Grimmond, who is huddled over the fallen body of Jaren, who is still face down. Not in the mud. I'm not going to put you in the mud. That's not fair.
I don't see any mud.
Well, you know.
It's crud.
What do you see? You see the dirt. You're face down.
Wolf dropping.
Could be the
You're
richest
face
person in
down,
the world.
You're facing the
You rolled a
direction.
1.
So you're facing the direction from the shield. What's your passive wisdom?
12.
All right. You can actually see
That this is carved out, and there's some wood planks holding things down, so it looks like it's heavily used as a watch post.
I can see
And
that.
you can see some motion, but you can't see exactly what it is that's moving. You just tell something's moving, but you don't know.
Oh,
what.
I can shoot some fire at that
Just be
stuff.
careful on the wood.
I'm with you.
Oh, I'm
yeah,
not-
if I can
I'm
get
not-
you
I'm
up, you can
almost
shoot
not
some
gonna
fire
do
back there. So I gotta ask the question, where did his fire hit before? Like the
It
front
was like
edge?
these trees, right?
Yeah, so we want you to aim for
Yeah,
the
you see
back
where
next
it
time.
bows out a
Yeah,
lot?
yeah.
It's just north of that.
Okay, gotcha.
All right.
I would highly recommend page 192
Jason, give me a heads or tails.
for everybody.
Thank you.
I have a
Yes.
question for you. So does this mean I
Tails.
don't roll to see
So
if my
at
spells
this
hit?
point,
It's just an 8
before the
plus
goblin
this stuff.
goes, from inside the cave, behind the wolves, that are there's
I
two
think
wolves
so,
already
and that
eating
should be on
Schmeagol.
your
And
sheet.
the third one comes out to see what's going on.
Third wolf.
Third
Yeah.
wolf.
Dang it.
Yeah, Sam. You would have added them up.
And
Yeah.
it narrows its sights on Jason at this point.
Sure.
But that's all it does at this juncture.
So two
Um,
wolves eating Smeagol, one extra wolf coming
Is
out.
that wolf
looking
bigger,
at it.
small,
Yeah.
bigger, or larger?
They're all the same size.
They're all the same size.
Yeah.
Damn.
Let's
There's gotta be
see.
a fucking master. There's gotta be a pack leader or something.
And where
So
are you
am I.
saying? No.
I'm still
back where he
down.
started.
I haven't,
All right, you're still
haven't
way
done
back
anything.
there. Sam, you're face down. You're next to Sam, and you're in front of the
Shielding
cave.
us both. With my.
Well,
It's nice that the halfling and the gnome are together, right?
let's see.
It's nice to have a, it's nice to have a
What's your
meat
AC with
shield.
your shield?
With my
A lot.
18.
So a natural 20 goes beyond the shield. A crossbow bolt comes from the woods just south from where you hit.
That's
Where
where
it's
the other
smoldering,
turd
a
is.
crossbow bolt comes and strikes Grimmond in the left shoulder and is stuck in there.
Gosh, I'm getting hit.
It goes through the shield?
Yeah, you rolled a
Just-
natural 20.
It goes
No,
right
I'm
over
just
the.
asking.
No, it goes. Just part of his shoulder was exposed and it hit that.
Okay, okay. So if
And-
it
I
was
wasn't
the shield,
aligned
it would break the
completely.
shield. That would be
Yeah,
an
I wasn't aligned properly. I just
That's
guessed
okay.
where he
That's
was.
fine.
And Nicholas, you take 6 damage.
Where were
Piercing.
you at?
That was cool.
So you got 6 now.
Yep.
We have 14.
Yep.
So minus 6 is 8.
All right, and
You have
now we
14
are.
hit points, right?
Yeah.
Minus 6 is 8.
I wrote
Now
six.
we are to
I do.
Noah.
I'm doing that way. Like my current. Is that how
Yep.
it's supposed to
Yeah, your current hit points would be 8 instead of 6.
be? Alright.
Right?
What's up?
14
Yeah.
minus 6
I was just saying,
is 8.
whenever this
Yeah.
equaled that, I was dead. But I'll do you.
Oh, you're doing it the other way. It's on you.
Hey, hey,
It's on you.
hey! I'm a
It's
team
on
player.
you.
I'm a team player.
It's on you. But you're an idiot.
Yeah, I do it both ways.
I was talking.
What's your
I am
passive
kind of
13, right?
yes.
No,
What's that?
your passive is 13.
Have some more of that.
Passive
right there,
wisdom?
Man.
Yeah, it's
Just,
13.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, this-
You can
No,
see
that's for you.
pretty close to
A
where
couple more gulps. We gotta get past the anger.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Not
angry.
You
I was
can-
making a joke.
If you were to
It was from
guess,
last week.
you would probably be close.
You listened to the podcast.
So range
Wow.
would be potentially 5,
did-
10, 15,
did you
20,
did you
25.
acquire a
So like
house
25,
between
30.
Fine, man.
That's all 25.
All right.
Congrats.
Thank you.
That's good news.
Yeah, that's right. Let me know if you need it
Appreciate it.
when you need it.
All right. So I have two options as I see it. One,
Yes.
run to Nick and lay some hands
Do you have
on
any
him.
range on your heels?
No.
Yes.
What's your range?
It's
I
not
like what
daily.
you're thinking,
It's not a
though.
cantrip, right? It's a daily, right?
No, yeah, it'd be, yeah.
Do you want to burn?
Well, it
it
would have to